What it is, you guys. It's your girl, Ash Brown, and this is Ash Brown Uncensored. On this program, I talk a little bit about everything. It may be pop culture related, but it's probably Ash Brown related. So you gotta stay tuned to see what I'm gonna talk about. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit off because I am dealing with sinus issues. And, so my voice probably sounds a little bit deeper than it would usually sound. It is what it is. I guess maybe it's even fitting. And I'm talking about grief today. And how it's different for everyone. There's no, surefire blueprint on how to grieve. And there's a reason for that. Grief is a motherfucker, y'all. It really is. It will hit you in ways that you don't even know about it. Like, my mom has been gone over 12 years now. This year would be 13 years, which is really insane to even say out loud. But for me, I can't speak for nobody else. For me, it hasn't gotten easier. I have good days, really great days where I'll talk about stories and things that she did. And, how she put me in my place. Rightfully so. And then it's just days that I just wish I could call her and tell her about this thing or that thing. And I can't do it. It's not an option. I had so many people around me that were like, oh, well, at least you have the memories. At least you have the memories. And they don't get it. I don't know if they, whether they've lost their mother or not or lost a loved one or not. Grief is different for everybody. It just is. It's just the way that it is by design, I guess. But it's different for everybody. So you can't say oh, well, da-da-da-da, rah-rah-rah-rah-rah. It's just different for everyone. And the grief that I feel on a regular basis, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Because it's a grief that is just there. Like I said, I'll have good days. I'll have bad days. As you could probably tell, today's a bad day. It's the 1st of March. Her birthday month. And I never imagined grief like this. Never. And it just is what it is, y'all. It's a part of life. But nobody ever talks about this pain. Nobody talks about the grief. They just wanted you to think that, oh, well, you just go in and go out of it and everything is okay and everything works out. But grief is a motherfucker. I mean that in every sense of the word. And if you're experiencing grief and you don't know what to do with it, I'd advise you to go find a counselor, find a therapist, a psychologist, not a psychiatrist. Remember, a psychiatrist wants to put you on medication. A psychologist wants to give you tools, ways of dealing with your grief. And that's really a big part of it, is finding ways of channeling your grief and trying to channel it in a good fashion. And the last year or so, I've chosen to channel in the form of a book. And I made the first book in the series called Within the Hummingbird. And in this book, I lace it, it's not biographical. This is literally a novel-esque type of book. And I create stories around my mom and my grandparents and my dad. And I made sure to give her superpowers, magical powers, because she was so magical to me. And this is just another way I'm trying to honor her memory. And so, Within the Hummingbird is available on Amazon. That's where it's mostly available now, but we're working on some other things, including book 2, which will be out by the end of the month. Working out some stuff, y'all. Like I said, life has been lifing, and it's been very difficult. And now we're going to war, which nobody wants. So, I guess I just made this one today to just say, keep pushing forward. If you have to stop or pause, it's okay. It's okay to take that time, but don't quit. Take all the time that you need to rest, reset, revamp, but get back out there and do what you were supposed to do. Okay, so I guess this is my little tidbit for the day. I know it's a little out of norm, but this is me. I'm human, and we have our times, and we're not always perky and happy-go-lucky. Sometimes we're in pain, and we have to find ways of dealing with that pain in a healthy fashion, which is not ignoring it. Do not ignore your pain. Let it flow. Otherwise, it bottles up and it will take on a whole life on its own. So, that's my message for today. I hope that you guys have a great week, and talk to you next time. Bye-bye.